Hello everybody, so today's video is about hamstring stretches. That really doesn't go with my speech. Hamstring stretches is something that I'm not even that good at, and that's not a great start to the video, but I know a lot of people like gymnasts and martial arts people who are very good with their hamstrings. I say that as though hamstrings are like an object, but they're not, you know, their hamstrings are very bendy. So we're going to use a lot of their stretches and try and improve ours. I'm just going to get straight into the video because I'm talking rubbish, so let's just go. 101 to stretchy hamstrings is a Capri Sun, so cheers to that. So we're going to start off just reaching down to the floor, but when we do this we want to make sure we have a correct back posture and that our legs are straight, because if you don't do this then you're going to risk injury, so be careful when you do this. What we're going to do next is just reach our arms forward. I love that I'm like putting my arms forward as well, but we'll ignore that. Anyway, put your arms forward and push your hips slightly back, because this gives you a lot deeper a stretch rather than just reaching to the floor. And then what we're going to do is bend each of our legs individually, so we're focusing on each leg separately as opposed to both at the same time, and you'll find that this gives you so much more of a deeper stretch than doing both your legs at the same time. But do be careful, as it is so much more intense, you might not be used to that sensation yet, so just give that a quick practice first before you properly delve into that stretch. Then what we're going to do is just simply reach our hands down to our ankles, and when you're doing this make sure once again your back and posture is correct and you're slightly pushing your hips back just for that deeper stretch. So rather than hunching your back over to your maximum, instead go slightly before your maximum just with the perfect posture. So always go as far as you can with the perfect posture. Next what we're going to do is have our hands and feet separated, and then we're going to push all of our energy through our hands and shoulders back onto our hamstrings, so all of your weight's on your hamstrings, and you'll feel a really deep stretch in doing this. And then every time you feel that deep stretch, what we're going to do is slowly come in closer and closer to our hands until our hands are back at our feet. But just make sure when you do this, it is a very intense stretch once again, so do be careful and just keep your legs straight the whole time, just to make sure that you are reaping the benefits of this stretch. Then once we've done this stretch, what we're going to do is the exact same thing, but this time you're going to bend each leg individually, so just like we did with that first stretch. So bend each leg individually, focus all of your energy on one leg at a time, because you'll feel so much more of a deeper stretch focusing on one leg at a time than both. And once again, as I said before, do trial and error with this, just be very careful in doing it, and just take your time and make sure you're comfortable rather than straining in these stretches, because as soon as you start straining and you're feeling really uncomfortable, you feel as though there's too much pain, then you shouldn't be doing that and you're going to risk yourself getting an injury, so just be careful. Then what we're going to do after you've shaken out a bit is you're going to put one leg in front. It's a very similar stretch, but this time you're putting all of your body weight on your front leg, okay? And you'll notice that I turn my back foot either to the side or to the front, and that's just because I feel as though I get a different stretch around my hamstring, and it stretches more of the leg than just having the 1 foot position. But just make sure your body's straight, all of your body weight is on your front leg, and you're really feeling that deep stretch, because it is a very beneficial stretch. Next, what we're going to do is simply just reach down to our ankles. So whether you reach to your ankles, toes, latch on over, or you reach past, what you need to do is keep your body as straight as possible. So only go as far as you can go whilst your posture is correct and your legs are straight. If you're hunching yourself over, once again you're going to get injury, and you're not going to get the best benefits of the stretch as you can. So every time have your legs as straight as possible. I always extend them as much as I can whilst having them really tense, because that gives me a deeper stretch, and then I go for the stretching, pushing forward with my hands as far as I can go whilst I'm comfortable and with the correct posture. After we've done that, the next stretch I find very beneficial is you're going to lift your leg up, and whether you're not too flexible or really flexible, there's always alternatives for you. So if you're not too flexible yet, you're going to hold just below your knee. If you're a bit more flexible, just above your knee, and then the more flexible you are, basically the higher up your leg you grab. So if you're extremely flexible, then you're going to grab your feet and push up past your shoulder. So when we do this, we want to make sure once again that our back is straight and that our leg is straight. If that's not the case, then lower your leg until you're more comfortable. And then the progression of this is you're going to do the exact same thing, but to about 80% of your maximum stretch, and push as much as you can with an extended leg in the opposite direction whilst forcing your leg up with your hands in this direction. And this tension gives you a much deeper stretch, and you'll instantly notice the difference once you've gone from your maximum before doing the stretch to after, because there is a huge difference just because of that leg tension. So I really recommend practicing that a lot. Thank you very much for watching. This is genuinely after I've just filmed that stretching bit. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, leave me loads of hate in the comments. And yeah, let me know what you want to see. Thank you very much. I will see you next time.